Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Throwing I'm Scott selections here for Tuesday, October 24th. For again today's play of the day. Quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner in baseball with Max Scherzer under 13.5 outs recorded at minus 125 on DraftKings. Never in doubt, it was a game seven. Scherzer had only pitched once in the past month. There's no way Bochy was ever going to let him get into the fifth inning, and he did not. So nice winner there. Look for the winner here on Tuesday. And for today's play of the day, going to hockey, going to look at a game between the Oilers and the Wild taking place at around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this game, I'm going to go with the Wild on the money line at minus 110 on FanDuel. Time recording of 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why we're going to take the Wild money line in this game. First reason, even though Edmonton's been known for being a high-scoring team for the past couple of years, this year not so much. And you're looking at Minnesota, they've been very good at scoring goals. The Wild are averaging 3.6 goals per game, which ranks tied for ninth in the league. The Oilers are averaging just 2.6 goals per game, which is the 10th lowest in the league. And the offensive numbers might get even worse over the next week or two because Connor McDavid, the best player in the entire league, is injured with an upper body injury, and he will be out 1 to 2 weeks. Now, of course, you still have Draisaitl. You still have a couple of solid offensive players for Edmonton, but McDavid's the best player in the league, and missing him is not exactly going to make life easier for this offense. And I do think it's pretty safe to say that he is so irreplaceable on this team that they can't even try to replicate his production. So I do think looking at what's expected for Edmonton in the spot, I think they're going to look a little bit out of sorts offensively because McDavid is one of their main goal scorers, one of their main playmakers, and of course he is the main captain on the power play. So I do expect Edmonton to once again struggle a bit offensively in this game. Meanwhile, you're looking at Edmonton on the road this season. So far, not great. Edmonton has lost 2 of its first 3 road games by at least 3 goals. And I do think looking at the historical numbers, for whatever reason, Edmonton has always struggled in Minnesota, and I think that should continue in this one. So the Oilers have lost 28 of the last 35 meetings in Minnesota. They've lost 37 of the last 51 meetings in general. And Minnesota is also very good at home, as the Wild are 79 and 38 at home in the last 117 home games. So simply put, Edmonton, even with McDavid, has always had a hard time winning in Minnesota. And I do think with them missing their best player, I have questions on if Edmonton's going to be able to immediately hit the ground running without him. And I do think as a result, you're going to see Minnesota's offense continue to roll. 3.6 goals per game is still very impressive for the Wild. And I know defensively, both teams have been a mess so far this season, but I do think that Minnesota's a better chance of stopping this Edmonton offense than the other way around with McDavid now out of the lineup. Might be a close game, maybe a high-scoring game, but I do think that Minnesota should be able to get the job done in this spot. Spoiler that once again, here for Tuesday, October 24th, is going to be on the Wild money line at minus 110 on FanDuel. Bye, everyone.